If it bleeds, it leads. That one line captures the grotesque logic at the heart of Nightcrawler, a film that's not just about crime journalism, but about capitalism, commodification, and the exploitation of human suffering. Dan Gilroy's 2014 film, Nightcrawler, serves as a chilling critique of late capitalism, where the camera lens becomes a weapon, labor is expendable, and the only thing that matters is profit.
I'm looking for a job. In fact, I've made up my mind to find a career that I can learn and grow into.
Louis Bloom starts out as a petty thief, but soon he reinvents himself as an entrepreneur, a one-man crime news outfit selling footage to local TV.
Buy yourself some better equipment, a directional mic, and get interviews when you can. You have a good eye.
Thank you.
At first glance, he looks like the perfect neoliberal success story. Self-made, relentless, adaptable. But there's a darker truth behind his rise. In Nightcrawler, violence isn't just news, it's product. Lou's footage isn't valuable because it's informative. It's valuable because it's shocking, gruesome, marketable.
We want to warn our viewers that these are extremely graphic images.
This is commodity fetishism in action. The real human horror behind the crime is abstracted into a visual product, ready to be bought, sold, and consumed, stripped of any social context or empathy.
This is a nursery, and you hope to God that there's not a baby in that crib.
The news doesn't care about the truth. It cares about what sells. According to Louis Althusser, institutions like schools, churches, and media serve as ideological state apparatuses, tools that keep the status quo intact by shaping how we see the world. In Nightcrawler, the local news station isn't informing the public. It's manufacturing fear, particularly fear of poor neighborhoods and people of color.
What that means is a victim, or victims, preferably well off and white, injured at the hands of the poor or a minority.
Ratings go up, advertisers are happy, and the capitalist machine keeps turning. Rene Russo's character knows this, and she's complicit. Her alliance with Lou is based on shared values: profit, spectacle, and the ruthless logic of market competition.
Think of our newscast as a screaming woman running down the street with her throat cut.
Lou has internalized the logic of the market so thoroughly that he treats every interaction as a transaction or opportunity for profit.
15,000 isn't all that I want. From here on, starting now, I want my work to be credited by the anchors and on a burn.
His speech is composed of corporate cliches and self-help mantras.
Why you pursue something is equally as important as what you pursue.
You know what fear stands for? False evidence appearing real.
Revealing how ideology has colonized his inner world, leaving no space for genuine human connection or empathy.
Okay, the ad didn't say what the job was.
It's a fine opportunity for some lucky someone.
Okay.
Under capitalism, wealth is created not by hard work alone, but by extracting surplus value from labor. That's exactly what Lou does. He hires Rick, a desperate young man, and pays him scraps.
Trying to leverage your salary in this economic environment is near impossible. Most firms have set starting wages. Ideally, you could leverage with other offers, but that's just not the case in your situation right now.
Rick is overworked, undervalued, and ultimately disposable.
I can't jeopardize my company's success to retain an untrustworthy employee.
When Rick's death increases Lou's footage value, it becomes clear, in this system, people are just tools for accumulation.
You left your dead partner.
Well, the ambulance has arrived. They're trained professionals.
Yeah, and you seem real broken up about that.
He died doing what he loved.
Lou is not mentally unstable in a vacuum. Rather, he is the product of a system that values capital over life, Lou isn't broken, he's optimized. He is what happens when ideology replaces identity. In the film's final moments, Lou addresses his new employees. He speaks like a Silicon Valley CEO, all about opportunity, ambition, and hard work.
I can tell you from experience that the surest way up the ladder is to listen carefully and follow my orders.
But we know the truth. His success was built on deception, exploitation, and death. He didn't succeed despite the system. He succeeded because of it. Nightcrawler isn't about one bad man. It's about a bad system. A system that rewards the ruthless, punishes the vulnerable, and turns tragedy into profit.
The people who did this escaped. They're still out there. If I had a family and I lived in a home, that might make me nervous. I'd want updates on what was going on. With this footage, people would turn to your channel for the story.
Lou Bloom doesn't corrupt the system, he understands it, and then he becomes its perfect product. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis interesting, consider subscribing for more deep dives into film, ideology, and the systems shaping our stories. And remember, sometimes the real horror isn't in the image, it's in the economy behind the lens.